Hi, DarkBlade88 with take 2 of the inbox review for the Academy P-51B Mustang. Like it was typical with Academy boxings. Yeah, that's the price I paid for it, not too bad I suppose. With typical Academy boxings, you've got this, you've got the cover art on the both ends of the box there. You've got the actual progress pictures and that of, or detailed pictures of it there. And if you look carefully, you may not be able to see the writing very well, but it's got the picture for the Malcolm hood there and the standard type hood, I believe. Yep, standard type canopy there. And on the other side they've got another picture of the completed model and all the usual gumph in various languages. Anyway, without further ado, time to open the box. Since this is take 2, because I recorded the whole of almost the whole of the first take, only just realised that the microphone wasn't plugged into the port properly. You get the normal Academy instructions plus another the two of the colour call outs on a spare sheet. This was originally in that bag. You get 3 bags of a bag of 3 grey sprue, which I don't really like them being all in one bag because scratches happen, but not as difficult to deal with as that. You get the decals and your usual yellow, or one side yellow, one side white warning sheet and your little tip sheet, and that's the box empty. Right, without further ado, time to start with the review of the sprues. Right, we have sprue A, which would help if I'm holding it the right way up. And well, I'm going to take my glasses off for the moment because the light's getting in my eyes. I don't really do this bit. You have right, left and right, whichever one's which of the fruit fuselage. You get the tail fuselage halves, your propeller, the propeller tip and the bit the propeller glues into. What I believe is the air intake start and part of the back of the air intake. Some of the other part of the air intake. Sorry if my hands are obscuring the most of it, but if I can get it close enough, you can see it's got quite crisp. Oh, that's better. Quite crisp scribe panel lines on it. Same with the tail, I believe. Yep. Well, of course, if the front's crisply panel lined, of course the tail is going to be crisply panel lined. But anyway, right, sprue B. You've got the upper wing halves. You've got the two different types of exhaust by the looks of it. Well, they look virtually the same to me, but then again, I don't know much about the Mustang, excuse me. Right. Here all other little knickknacks like the pitot tube, I have a personal hatred for pitot tubes because they always seem to go missing with me. Apart from in recent years when I've actually remembered to take them off the leave them on the sprue until I actually need them. You've got one type of drop pod or fuel drop tanks, or whatever you like to call them. Then you've got the 2 landing gear. The wheels have got some very nice, you might just be able to see it, cross hatching or whatever it is on them. You've got the tail wheel, you've got the cockpit tab, you've got the control panel, which, as you can see, has got excuse me, raised instrument panel, the seat back, and also up here underneath my thumbnail, or above my thumbnail rather, the control stick. Moving on to sprue C, you've got the tail, you've got the underneath underneath wings, and as you can see, looking for a point, yeah, this will do. Broken old Humbrol paintbrush, as you can see there and there, you've got nice detailing in the gear bay, and also you've got the underside gear bay here, and they've got some nice detail in the gear, actually in the gear bay, that you may just be able to make out, but it's a very good one, very good detail. I like the detail on this. And you've got all sorts of other external stores and that, like rocket tubes, bombs, another type of drop tanks. Anyway, I better move on to the canopy glass now. Canopy glass, you've got, starting here, you've got the Malcolm hood, the standard canopy type for the B, the standard canopy type open, which is in 2 parts. When I do it, I'll probably, well, when I show you, I will show you what I'm doing. You've got the top half there, well, when I get to the call outs, you've got the top front bit there, you've got the 2 rear glasses here, and I'm keeping it sealed in the bag for obvious reasons. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video there and get ready for the next segment. Maybe without further ado, my glasses are back on because they help me read a bit better. Which means I'll have to fight through this infernal sun getting in my eyes. Usual Academy fold out instructions, and there are 8 steps on this, and a painting guide inside. Well, the internal painting guide is for Captain Clarence E. Anderson of the 363rd Fighter Squadron of the 357th Fighter Group, England, June 1940. Which I believe he's got, yes, he's got the Malcolm hood. Right. Anyway, now I've got to make sure that folds up properly. Moving on to the output one, which is this one. Which the first one on this one is, I have to read this, is another American fighter pilot, flight officer Fred Glover of the 336th Fighter Group, Fighter Squadron rather, of the 4th Fighter Group, England, April 1944. He has the standard hood on his, or standard canopy. Number 3 is a member of the RAF Mustang 3, with a member of the, depicting a member of the 315th, number 315th Polish Squadron, which unfortunately I'm not going to try and pronounce his name because I don't want to muck it up and end up sounding like I'm trying to insult someone. But when I spoke about Clarence E. Anderson, he was actually in England June 1944, not June 1940. Anyway, typical Academy decals in a big bag, and we don't, what's it, have a instrument panel decal. Right, anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall be moving on with the, well, I've just got to do the Folland Gnat and the de Havilland Chipmunk, but not necessarily in that order. Thank you for watching, goodbye.